and we talked about all the surface areas, and we also talked about the surface areas of the cube. So now let us take another shape. Okay, and then yeah. So today let us take this sphere. So the most general shape in nature, or the most abundant shape in nature is this spherical, right? So in many of the cases, we see this shape. So we have this sphere, right? So this is the sphere, right? And there can be two kinds of sphere, right? So one would be the solid sphere, right? So all the inside part is filled, right? As same as we have those solid balls that you have that in the power throughout. What is the game that is called? Short put, or what is that game? So in those
Short
game
put,
you,
sir.
yeah, short put and all those throw games, right? So in that you have these spherical balls, right? And those are solid balls. So inside part is also filled, and then you have this kind of a sphere which is hollow, right? So there is only the surface, and inside part is hollow. There is nothing. These kind of solid spheres that you have, and the surface would be the same for the case of the solid one and for the hollow one, right? So surface area of the sphere. That is how much? That is 4 pi r square. So let's say this is the radius of that sphere. So the surface area would be 4 pi r square. Okay. And then what you do is that, so then you cut this sphere in half. Okay, so you cut this sphere in half, this sphere in half. So then you will have a shape. So then you will have these kind of this one and the hollow one, right? So these are called the hemisphere. Hemi means half, sphere is a sphere, right? So half spheres. So then if I talk about the surface area of this sphere, so there would be two surfaces, right? One would be the outer surface area, this one which was the part of the sphere. So this surface area, right? This would be called the curved one. And then you have this outer surface area, right? So this is a circular. And if I take the radius of this sphere as r, right? This is r. So then if I calculate the total surface area of this one, so if I calculate the total surface area of this one, so that would be a sphere by 2 plus circle, right? So let me write it in this way. So that would be curve plus this circle, right? This part of the circle. So then the curved one is sphere by 2, and the circle one is simply pi r square. So then this is how much? So this is 4 pi r square divided by 2 plus pi r square. This is 2 pi r square, 3 pi r square. This is the total surface area of this hemisphere, right? And this is the solid hemisphere, that is not the hollow. So this is a solid one, and then we have this hollow one. So you see that this hollow one doesn't have this surface, circular surface. This doesn't have this circular surface. So for this one, the total surface area would simply be sphere by 2, which is 4 pi r square by 2, which is 2 pi r square. So this is the total surface area, and this one has the curved surface area also, this one, right? So curved surface area, that is only the sphere by 2, which is 2 pi r. And this curved surface area is also the same. This was all about the sphere, right? So this was about the surface area of the sphere, and then you have the volume. So volume of the sphere, which means that how much of a thing we can put inside the sphere, right? So what is the volume of this sphere? So be it a solid sphere or be it a hollow sphere, both have the same volume, and this volume is equal to, let's say this is R. So volume would be 4 by 3 pi R cube. So this is the volume. And if I talk about the hemisphere, so volume would be half. So for this one, volume is half of this one, which is 2 by 3 pi r. Okay, so this one is for this one, and this one is for the hemisphere. This was about the volume of the sphere. So you guys please note it down, and then we will talk about the cylindrical. Okay, so please note it down. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And after I finish all these things, so then I'll start the NCRT exam. You can also do those assignments. That will also help. Okay, but did you guys get the homeworks? Nobody, so nobody gave me those. Yes, yes. What about the homeworks, guys? You guys, all of you guys now have got it. Yeah, so in the previous part, Shaima has sent me those homeworks, and those were beautifully done, right? I don't know. So you plotted those circles, exact circles on some paper. How did you make that those circles, Shaima? Yeah, Amar has also sent some words.
Yeah, I was writing on the tab, so I could have gotten it from shapes.
Oh, oh, yeah, 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 that's what I thought. The circle areas. And did you guys saw the latest works that I? that I have given. So those were some cool shapes. Yes, nobody saw the homework. Okay, so whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell me so that I can scroll down. And then I will show you guys what were these. The idea of this chapter is that if we know the basic structure of these shapes, basic things about these shapes, the spherical shape, the cubical, the cuboidal, then I'll talk about the cylindrical, then conical, then all these things would be with right? Yeah, whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell me.
Can you scroll up?
Yeah.
Sir, can you go little up?
Hmm. Are you copying?
Okay, sir.
शरारती अच्छा हाँ so uh, in your class this one who is the most shararti class
I think Shoaib.
so every time you play match whatever thing I ask you play you just point direction towards the so
So Shoaib was the best.
yeah because it's been how many months 4 or 5 months and Shoaib has not spoke a single word in this class. Right? So every time just Shoaib, just write in chat. Yeah, I was making this code for you guys. So when we will do this code, then yeah, everyone noted
Yes, sir.
this part later. But let me show you guys the question that I have. Thank you guys. Okay. So, yeah, trigonometry, application of trigonometry, area related to circle. Good. So, okay, these 323rd. Good. How many days do we have? We have good amount of days. So what I will do is that Harshit, I will arrange. Yeah, so start with the chapters. Oh, okay. So I have got the other information. Good. So who is taking the science classes, guys? Everyone, who is taking the science classes?
Awais sir or for physics, Hamid sir.
Physics, Hamid sir, and the other subject, biology, chemistry,
Awais sir, yeah.
Oves.
Sir, but for us, it's all away, sir.
Oves, acha. Good, good. So Shoaib is replying in those classes. I have got my informant in everywhere, so I just got the information that Shoaib is talking in those classes. Right?
Yes.
Hmm.
You're being a bad boy, sir.
In my class, Shoaib is thinking that I am I that bad?
Yes,
Huh?
sir, Shoaib, sir is that bad.
Okay, so, okay, so and what I will do is that because we know now the basics, so that is why I'm where is that chapter? So Hashid has this upcoming exam in which there's this trigonometry and then application of trigonometry, and the third one is area related to circles. So I will take those options. Hmm. So these were the questions, and you guys can see that these are some very nice questions. You guys should practice these questions. And what is the trick of what is the idea of this area related to circle part? So it's not like that. Hmm. Let me zoom this one out. Yeah, so we have this 51 question, and you can see that these are the shapes that we have. So we have these kind of shapes, right? And the idea is what? Oh, you just don't charge it. Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, yeah. So you see that we have these kind of shapes, right? And we have to, oh, you use wired, yeah. So you see these different kinds of shapes, right? And we have to apply the same idea everywhere. So I have given you what question I gave you. Yeah, this was the question that I gave, and then I gave this question, I guess. So you guys please look at those assignments in the area related. Yeah, this one Sharma did, right, Sharma?
Yes, sir.
Good. So after that, I have given you these kinds of questions. So you guys, and what is the key idea? What is the key idea? In these area related circle, what is the key idea that I have told you guys? That you guys already know that only this idea we will follow. Which portions we have to remove or add. So this is the only idea that we will follow in area related to circles, right? So if I ask you that in let's say this question, 24, right? So we have to find out the shaded region. So what we need to do? What are the portions that we have to remove from which thing? Everyone, please tell. I'm just going everywhere, so here and there I'm going, but yeah, because I saw these parts and
Area of the sectors.
area of this sector, right? So, okay, these are different ones because we do know the angle. And so you guys see that radius are same. Radius are same, and these total angles would be how much? Because we don't know the angles, right, everyone? You are correct, Shaima. I'm just seeing the idea. What you are correct that we have to remove area of sectors from what? From what we have to remove this area of sector?
From the parallelogram.
From the trapezium, right? This is the trapezium. Because parallelogram would be the other two sides also be parallel, right? Only this one is, so this is a trapezium. So from trapezium, we have to subtract these four sectors. And these four sectors will combine to form what? This one and this one.
360 degrees.
Yeah, 360, and then they will make a because the radius is 7 and we are going 360 degrees. So they will make
A circle.
circle, right? So we have to just remove circle from trapezium. So that is the idea, right? Right, guys? So this was
Yes, sir.
yeah, this was this question. And similarly, we have this question. We have to find out this shaded region. So we have to remove this circle from this triangle, right? Right, guys? And this was the homework that I gave. So Harshit, you practice because Harshit, we have this trigonometry
Yes, sir.
and
Application
application
and area
and
related.
area related. So why are you sounding so low? Oh, you are tired. Okay, sorry. So area related to circle. Area related to circle. So what you do is that you practice these assignment from area related to circle. Application of trigonometry, that is, are you comfortable with that?
Yes, sir.
Good. So then we have to work on this, right? Trigonometry.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's say what I will do is that, yeah, so I will complete the basics of this surface area and volume and then I will move on to trigonometry, right?
All right, sir.
And in the meanwhile, you practice all these chapters, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everyone tell me that what we should do in this question. So which part we have to add and which part we have to remove. Let me zoom out this one. So let me zoom this one out. Is this visible, everyone? In this question, what is we have to, which one we have to add, which one we have to remove? Yes, yes, guys.
Sir, we have to add the uh, perimeter without the base of all the semicircles.
What is oh, we have to find the perimeter of the shaded region.
Sir, yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, so okay, good. So
We're at the circumference of the semicircles.
circumference of the semicircle. Good. So we have to first add this one, this bigger semicircle, and then this one, this semicircle, and then this semicircle. Right? Good. So that would be the perimeter. They didn't ask the area. What would be the area? Yeah, area would be
Area,
the yes.
area of the biggest
Yeah,
semicircle and the smallest semicircle minus the area of the semicircle of diameter 7.
yeah. So area of let's say PSR and minus area of what? What we have to minus? Semicircle of
PAQ.
PAQ. Good. And then what we have to do? Last one.
So we have to add QTR.
Good. So this semicircle we have to add. Good. So which part we have to remove? Which part we have to add? That is the only thing that we have to just keep in mind in this area related to circles, right? Yeah. Good. Yeah, also this one. So again, this is a trapezium, and we have the sector we have to do. And what is that? So this is the triangle, right? ABCD is a whatever, rectangle, ABCD rectangle, we remove this triangle, then add this semicircle, right? Am I correct, everyone?
Yes, sir.
These things will do, and this 29. Yes, this semicircle, oh, this is a very lengthy question. How this is lengthy? Because we have to find out which portion we have to remove. The question is simple. We have to just remove the semicircle. So we have to from semicircle, PEC, right? From semicircle, what we have to remove, guys?
Sir, another semicircle
Segment.
BDC.
No. Is that a semicircle or is that a what?
Segment.
Or sir, segment.
Right. So that is why I told that this is a very big question, because first we have to find this segment BTC, right? This part which will take a lot of time. This thing we have to calculate, and then from this semicircle we have to remove this segment, right? Yeah, and okay, and they have not also given the, so what they have given, only the circle of radius 28 centimeters. So this 28 centimeter, ABDC. So ABDC is a quadrant of radius 28 centimeters. So this is given, right? Which means that, yeah, then the semicircle, to find out the semicircle, we have to use this Pythagoras theorem to find out this would be the diameter, right? Because this ABDC is a quadrant of another circle. So this circle they have given. But for this circle, we have to find this diameter. BC would be the diameter for this PEC, right, guys? That is why this is a very lengthy. So I will give this question as well. I have found the homework for you guys. Yeah, this is two sectors, right? One sector minus the other sector. We have lots of different kinds of shapes, and so you guys just have to solve these questions. Now let us come back to the topic that we were doing. So I have written this in some. Okay, so the next shape is, yeah, and next shape is cylinder. So what I will do, Shaima, is that I will just cover the basics, right? And you practice all those questions, and you find any problem in those questions, then you can. Okay. Because the question would be like, yeah, what would be the surface area of, let's say, this cuboid when you put some, let's say, hemisphere on top of it, right? So these kind of questions they can ask, that what would be the total surface area. So total surface area, let's say this is a square. So then we have to just consider the four walls, then the base, but this surface area is compromised, the top one, right? So that part would be 5a square, the rest of the shapes, plus, let's say, this surface area, and this is acquired by this radius, right? So that is this surface area which is remaining, and then this surface area which is what? Which is 2 pi r square. We have, yeah, we have to just figure out what are the parts we are adding. We just try those problems and
Sir, after this, can we start trigonometry
yes,
revision?
yes, absolutely right, because that is what Harshit is saying. So let's say if I complete, so only two shapes are given, cylinder and the cone. So if I complete those two, then we will move on to the trigonometric division. Calculate all these, just try all these NCRT questions, and you face any problem, then just let me know. Okay, because all the exams are happening parallelly, and we have to revise all those questions. Okay, Shine. Is that okay with you?
Yes, sir.
Now let us understand about this thing. Okay. So you have this cylinder, right? And it has three regions. So this is bottom, then this is the curved region, and then this is the top, right? Top part is circle, bottom part is again circle, right? And this part, let's say when you cut this semicircle in half, so that one part would be just like a rectangle, right? So this is the curved part, and then you have these three surfaces, right? So this cylinder has three surfaces. So let's say you have a glass of water, and that is a cylindrical shape, right? So let me get that. Okay, let me get that. So I have not put my. Okay, one moment. Okay, everyone. So I'm back, and so you have this.
Yeah, you're lagging.
So we have this class, right? So I'm lagging. I'm
Yes.
lagging. Am
Oh,
I
no, it's
lagging
okay.
now?
No, sir.
So okay, so you have this glass, and this top part is empty, right? But you have this bottom part. So you have this bottom part which is circular, and then top part which is hollow. But this part is also circular, and you have this curved part, right? So this glass has how many this glass has how many surfaces, right?
So three.
Now that glass has two.
Glass, open glass. So the glass is
Two.
empty from the above, right? Yes.
Yeah, two then, right?
So this, yeah. So because this part is not there for this, right? So upper part is not there. So then let us understand about the curved surface area of different types of steel. So when all the surfaces are involved, curved surface area is 2 pi r, and this is h. Okay. How do we get 2 pi r? Because if I cut this cylinder, so that would be in shape of this, right? In this rectangle, this curved surface area, that would be in shape of this rectangle, right? Okay, I can give you this example. Good, good.
So how much hole this a pipe has?
Okay, so you have, let's say you have this rectangle, right? So you have this rectangle, and then you roll this rectangle, and then you make cylinder. Now you have this cylinder, right? So what part is making this cylinder? What is the length of this part? What is the length of this part? Okay, you see this part. This part is making a circle, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
part is making a circle, and its radius is a r, right? So this part, which is a circle, its total length would be how much if this radius is r? Total length would be how much? Yes. What?
R
Okay. This is a
2
circle.
R, yeah, 2 R.
What? So we have this circular shape, and
Yes,
its
sir.
radius is r. So what would be this total length? What is the shape of this total length? What is the shape? That is not looking at the circle, but what is the total shape of this? That is circumference, right?
Yeah, circumference. I forgot the word.
So this is circumference. Remember, this is the curved region, right? This doesn't have any top part. So this doesn't have any top part, and this doesn't have this bottom, right? Only this curved region. So this total is the curved surface area, right? And we are trying to find out what would be this curved surface area. So if I roll this one and I make a cylinder, then this region is circumference 2 pi r. So this length is 2 pi r. And what is this called? What is this called? Of a cylinder, what is this part?
Height or
Height.
the length.
Yeah, so height. Let us keep that a height. So you have this rectangle which is 2 pi r. This is 2 pi r. This is h. So what would be this total area?
2 pi r h.
Pi r. Good. So everyone understood.
Yes,
If
sir.
I just cut this cylinder and I make a rectangle, this is 2 pi r length and this is h, which means that the area of rectangle, which would be the curved surface area, so that would be length into breadth. So length into breadth, 2 pi r. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. So how many holes does a cylinder has?
How many? What? How many?
Holes.
Yeah, so if you are keeping your cylinder, so let's say you have a can, right? Can, metal, what is it? Can, right?
Yes.
So you have this cold drink of can. So the top part and the bottom part is open, or that is filled, right?
Open. Two parts
Oh,
are
so
open.
this there is a
Like you made the
liquid.
paper roll, right, sir?
Yeah,
The
so this
way you
paper,
made the paper.
yeah, so this paper roll has an empty portion in the top part and empty portion in the bottom part. So this has only one surface, right? This paper.
So it is one hole or two hole.
So there are two holes, right? One is the above and then the below one. So it has two holes, right?
So then how much holes does a donut has?
Donut.
It's a like chonky cylinder
Yeah,
with a
so
small height.
yeah, if I just compress this cylinder, right? Then these
Yeah.
two holes then just coincide. So then you will get only one, right?
Okay, so like it was a two hole, then we made that as a one hole.
What are you trying to say in here? I am not understanding the joke. Is there any joke, everyone?
I know that's no, I was just confused. Don't if donut has two hole, why do cylinder has one or two? Or like
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, but donut has a different things also. So this is made up of donut is this kind of shape, right? So if I, how do I draw that? Yeah, so if you draw in this way. So you have this one, this is the donut that you have. So this one has this inner region and this outer region also, right? But the cylinder doesn't have any inner and outer region, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So then, yeah. So this donut has two regions, inner and outer. This is a totally different shape. Okay. Okay. So what we were doing? Yeah. So
Okay.
we have three surfaces, right? So total surface area of the cylinder would be how much? That would be two circles plus the curved one. This is pi r square plus 2 pi r h. We can take pi r common, so r plus 2h. So this is the total surface area of the cylinder, and then and then we let's say that we are using a glass of water that is cylindrical. So it only has a bottom. The upper part is not there, right? So upper part is open. So then for a open top, right? Then it will have two surfaces. So the total surface area would be one circle plus one curved circle, right? So this is pi r square plus 2 pi r. So again you, oh, this is two circles, right? Good. So then pi r common and r plus 2h. Right? These are two circles, right? So pi r square plus pi r square, 2 pi r square. Okay, and then this has, so the next one has no bottom and top. So only,
So in the first total surface area, it will be 2 pi r, then r plus h, right?
yes, 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 correct, correct. Yeah. So because 2 pi r is taken. Yes. Okay, so no bottom and top. So then
So
only we
you're
have one
lagging.
curved surface area. What is happening to my internet? Yes, am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So, okay. So this is the area. This is the all the thing about the areas of the cylinder, right? And then volume. So what is the volume? So volume is volume of the cylinder. That is base area into height. So this is a cylinder. And what is this base area? This is the base, right? So what is the base area? This is a circle.
Pi r square.
Base area is pi r square. Good. So let me write the dimensions. So base area is pi r square and height is h. So this is the bottom, right? And then the last shape is cone. So again, let us make a cone, right? So we have this cone, right? Not be a perfect cone, but you guys just. So we have this cone, right? Okay. This is the cone that we have, right? So this is the cone, and then it has this surface area, right? This surface area, which is the curved one, and then we have this top part, which is of circular. So this is not appearing to be circular, but this is your right. So then it will have how many lengths? So that is important. So it will have this length, right? Let's say I take this point. So it has this length. So this is called the slant height. Okay, this height is called the slant height. And if I draw a perpendicular, so that is called the normal height, right? So yeah. Okay, so we have this cone. Oh, we have this cone. So this is the slant height L, and this is the height I was talking about H, and this is the radius. Okay, this upper region is circular. This region is circular, and this region is curved, right? So again, there are two surfaces. Okay, so you guys don't have any time, so we'll talk about this one later. But yeah, so you guys please note down this. Okay, and if you guys have any question, please ask.
So in here, in TSA, two circles mean two holes, right?
No, no, no. So both two
It
circles mean that both are filled, right?
both have surface.
Yeah, both surfaces are there. So let's take the example of
Okay.
cane, Pepsi cane. Pepsi cane, you have the top part and the bottom part is filled, right?
Mm.
So both the surfaces are there. And let's say you
Yeah.
have a glass. So in glass, the top surface is not there, only the bottom surface is there. And then you have these pipes. So pipe has both the circular part are not there, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So these are, and you guys have to see which part we have to again. The analogy is the same. Which part we have to remove, which part will stick to.
So something's behind you.
Yeah, I guess. Can you see those extraterrestrial beings? Aliens? Yes.
It's anime power.
Hold on.
Yes. Yeah, this own part we'll do in the next class. And in the next class, I will start this trigonometry, right? Because we will have only few days to cover those parts because Ashit has that exam. So we can do this question. And Shaima, you just try all those NCERT problems, right? If you face any problem, then please ask me, and then we will do all those questions. First, I want to complete all these things, right? Complete all the doubts, and then to the last chapter. Yes, whenever you guys have completed, please tell me.
Done, sir.
Done.
Done. And
Then say
what we will do, Hashik, we will start this trigonometric portion next class. But
Okay, sir.
you practice application of trigonometry, and there is area related to circles, right?
Yes, sir.
Practice a lot of questions.
Okay,
And
sir.
you guys also start practicing different questions. Okay, everyone. So
Sir,
see you
Harshit's
guys
keyboard
in
is
the next
loud.
class. Yes,
Okay.
Hashim. Yes, Allah Hafiz, pray for us
Allah
also.
Hafiz,
Yes.
sir.
Bye, guys.